Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Holmgren finds Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Champagnie, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Their keys to the game have been opening all the doors. Just a high-caliber overall performance.
Yeah, the offense is rolling. You can tell they're having fun out there. I'm having fun just watching them.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. Appreciate you joining us.
いや、良くなかったと思う。いや、時間どれ8時半とか7時半、10時半とか。
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oklahoma City trailing. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. And it's Champagnie at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
We have seen this over and over and over again. SGA with the and one.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Fox. Outside Johnson. San Antonio needs to get off the shot.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Castle. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got 5.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
SGA passes to Wallace. And here is Williams. Covered by Johnson. Back to Williams.
This is aqui.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. San Antonio leading by 4. And looking at Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
Is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, BA. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Well, it's the activity of Hartenstein on the interior. that makes the defender react and puts him in a tough spot.
A different look for San Antonio. Olenek's checked in for Cornette, and it's Harper in for Johnson. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. Now here's Barnes. Out to Fox. Fox on the prowl, and it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Here's SGA, and slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Barnes, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Rebound by Olynyk.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Castle outside. Here's Harper. Dort defending. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 3. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Here's Holmgren.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Spurs lead by 4. Castle with it. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Now Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
SGA deciding where to go with it. All sorts of time. Count it.
Boy, quick fire from Hartenstein there. Shooting practically the second it touches his fingertips.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. For 3. SGA pulls it down. Williams in the post. Johnson on him.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Now Johnson. Vassell outside. Bucket! Straight in!
It's not easy.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use.
After the review, the ruling on the floor was overturned.
A big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction.
Hartenstein. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And looking to even the score with a huge
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
君がパスが悪かったね。
Oklahoma City.
何が何でも。
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
負けれないよ、君はもう。それだけ言っとくよ。君はもう負けれないよ。してますね。してますね。難しいね。
Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's SGA in at the point guard. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell against Wallace. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's the jump hook. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Wembanyama. A three-pointer is right on target. Wembanyama's got 5.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Castle against Holmgren. Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And a record-setting season continues for them. Now up over 30 road wins.
And well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
When you're out and running, this is who you want to get it to. Keldon Johnson has a great feel for how to score on the break.
SGA on the wing. Castle covering. Here's Williams. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. No problem knocking that one down.
That is a shot that Johnson continues to do damage with. His mid-range game is...
そういう結末なの。わかる？
And so Mark
ね、
Daigneault
あなたが強いと思うのは
he
一
made the
瞬
decision
だ
to
け
huddle
な
up
ん
with
だ
his
よ。
guys
わか
and
る
talk
か
about
ね？
strategy.
あなたが最強だと思うのは一瞬だけなんですよ。
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. SGA finds Wallace. Castle against SGA. On the wing, Williams. Drills the three-pointer.
The D can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Castle against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama outside. A three-pointer off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just a terrific first quarter. Spark really brought himself.
De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. Then it's Barnes, and it's Cornette in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Dort. Wallace is checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Vassell. Still scoreless. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. Good.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office is
Mitch
Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight, and he shows the focus there, nails the technical. SGA double team, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
The kick out to Williams. Back to SGA. To the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Castle. .103 left in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. A shot by Champagnie, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. SGA surveying the defense. 6 to shoot. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Fires from 18. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Holmgren. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama, right side. Pass to Champagnie. By Oklahoma City. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The layup off target.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
I think for Oklahoma City, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
All right, now let's talk about our game, San Antonio in a competitive contest.
They're getting bullied.
And that concludes.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Pass to Johnson. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, and the other coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. Spurs trail by 5. Barnes outside. Johnson outside. Back to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This is where Wembanyama is so dangerous inside that paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Castle. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting. 90% from the line.
Fox, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now, here's Holmgren. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's SGA. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Yeah, monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside, SGA to the inside. And stolen by Castle. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barnes.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Tipped away and stolen by Vassell. Back from outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From distance, Shea puts it through.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. And it's Champagnie in the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren fires. And the 3 misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside, Wembanyama. From deep. Victor sinks the 3, unfazed by the defense.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Hartenstein. Williams outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace left side. Just 5 on the clock. Hartenstein. Oh, what a bailout!
ふざけてるよね。ふざけてるよね。ふざけてるよね。それは。
Perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
Wembanyama outside Vassell. All sorts of time. Hartenstein with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Vassell, and stolen by Wallace. Outside Holmgren. Now here's Wallace. Williams standing before. Holmgren. It drops.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
San Antonio calls timeout. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Thunder.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Time called here, and the Spurs decide to talk it over. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle, then they can get out of here.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish the
Bom.